Shamalama ding dong. Let's get along and begin the shindig, yeah fucking and great. Foofaraw, let's fucking do it.
Oh yeah. Mariah, say hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Kabam. Yeah, that mic is really nice from what I can tell. Mariah's got a new mic on, the Bluetooth one. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking start early because I don't know where the hell Brock is. It's taking forever. So, I tried to be more conscious about sharing news that's like happier news, so we'll see how well I did. New COVID-19 test returns results in 45 minutes without nasal swabs.
Nice.
Which is pretty sweetismo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Oh boy. A Russian satellite was caught shadowing a US spy satellite earlier this year and launched a mysterious space weapon. Yeah, so as this crazy as it fucking sounds, it sounds like an a Space Force Netflix episode, you know? It's quite literally what it sounds like. They were behind one of our satellites, so we, like, above our GPS grid and like shadowing ours, so that we couldn't look up and see it either, and we still don't really know what it was they launched or what it is they're doing.
So bizarre.
I know, it's fucking crazy. Well, so much for for not militarizing the space, you know, like space around the earth. God damn. Why should we go to school if you won't listen to the educated? A very simple way of explaining exactly why we're pissed off. Your logic does not make sense.
No, you won't even listen to fucking scientists.
Seriously.
So why does schooling matter?
All right, they don't listen to the educated or the educators. They're just like no.
No, we're right because we're politicians.
People need to get back to work, and if they can't, if they have to be at home taking care of their kids, how the fuck are they gonna work? That's. I'm sure that was a Republican conversation. Ricky Gervais, I love him. Same-sex marriage isn't gay privilege; it's equal rights. Privilege would be something like gay people not paying taxes, like churches don't. Because religious privilege is a real fucking thing. I like to believe Christianity gets so much leverage.
They literally get money from people,
leverage isn't
and
even
then
the
they
right
don't
word.
have
They
to
are the
pay
almighty in this
shit,
country.
and then they spend millions of dollars on making their church a fucking amusement park, basically.
They don't do shit. No one. I'm always fucking thinking someone's pulling up with that truck.
I know, so do I. I thought it was the freaking garbage people earlier. They pulled through this morning, and I was like, Jesus, it's loud.
The Trump administration tries to block the release of a documentary that shows ICE agents illegally breaking into a home, eager to arrest immigrants without criminal records.
Ugh.
Yeah, so of course there's that. That's just kind of a big one that I was like, fuck, I like, gotta talk about that. It's, at what point is there accountability, you know? It's like, they're clearly doing some dumb shit, and we're trying to hold them accountable by getting this out to the people, and you can't do it. Then he went to a free speech rally. Yeah.
Ew.
It's true. His rallies are all about that, and he's just a fucking liar. Funny how Obama felt the need to speak out to stop Bernie Sanders from bringing Medicare to all to the table, but is silent as fascist secret police terrorize Portland, and Trump threatens to send stormtroopers to other American cities. Priorities. Because Obama was as much of a war hawk as Bush was. He actually bombed more people than Bush did. I don't think there was as many casualties, but still. And it's like, good lord. The amount of... And then the amount of people his administration deported. Almost 3 million. It's just like, what the hell happened there, guys?
Jesus.
Air cleared so much during COVID-19 shutdown if it actually increased solar power output.
Jeez.
It's pretty fucking crazy. It just goes to show we need to shut down the planet
Earth
every
needs to be
once in a
stopped.
while because
Yeah.
we're fucking shitting right into the air, spreading our buttholes open, and then just letting that gas leak out and destroy the planet.
It's terrible.
We suck.
Yeah, we do. Absolutely. Me and Lisa say it like a million times a day.
People suck.
We suck. Humanity is just shit at this point. Like, there's a few people trying to do good, but so many people are just, horrible people.
Yeah. True.
Oh, did I tell you? So, since we're starting to reinforce masks, or, well, we have to and everything, which is great. There was a guy this morning who didn't have a mask on, and I was in the bathroom, and so Lisa was like, "Sir, we're requiring you to wear a mask when you walk throughout here," and he left. He got in his car and left. I was like, "Yeah, we don't need your business, bitch."
Get out. Yeah, fuck you, you fucking
pussy.
disease-spreading cock.
Yeah.
Nasty little fuck. Passengers clap as woman kicked off flight for refusing to wear face mask. Pertinent and welcome. Someone downvoted this. Today I learned the top percent of American drinkers consume nearly 60% of all alcohol sold, averaging 74 drinks per week.
The top 10% of American drinkers
Consume 60% of drinks in America, it seems, based on... I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a very in-depth study, but I feel like that's a pretty easy thing
really
to assume on, you know, and just be accurate, because we have a serious drinking problem.
Holy cow.
War is not a game. AOC to file amendment banning U.S. military from recruiting on Twitch.
Yes,
Thank
Jesus
you.
Christ.
It's fucking ridiculous to
That
me
we
that
even had to think about that.
Yeah, for real.
What
That
the
should have
hell?
been completely off limits from the start, and not even that. It should have been a felony from the start.
Yes.
Holy hell. House votes to remove Confederate statues from the Capitol. Good job, guys.
Yes.
Clap, clap, clap. About time award.
Yeah, finally. Jesus.
Nearly 3 in 4 U.S. adults say social media companies have too much power and influence in politics.
Yeah.
I hope that's something we can come to fucking
They have
agree
too
on
much
and really
influence
do
and
something
power in
about.
general.
Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. It's a bunch of dickery.
Like, I don't necessarily, I don't know, I'm in a love-hate relationship with Instagram, like, giving people jobs just for posting. They make hundreds of dollars,
Yeah.
potentially. Like,
Hello?
what the F? They posted a fucking picture.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I don't like influencers.
Like, unless you're some sort of artist, I don't think you should be getting paid on
Oh,
Instagram.
I actually was reading something about if you want to have a better experience with social media, follow artists, specifically artists, and then creators, specifically creators, not influencers. Okay.
Do you guys want any of this Jimmy John's?
No, I'm good.
Ooh, I like Jimmy John's.
I got a
Maybe.
Cubano, and I got a fucking big ass sandwich because I used to be a fat ass and just haven't changed my eating habits. So
No, I'm good, but
Maybe
Mariah
we'll
might want
see.
something.
I'm just gonna cut the other half in half. We'll take
Oh.
one if you want to take the other quarter.
Okay.
Yeah, so fuck social media. Dave Grohl, whose mom taught public school, says we need to protect America's teachers like national treasures they are.
Aw.
Dave Grohl, you are a good
Yes.
man.
Yes, he is.
He's an icon. Why the U.S. is heading toward non-belief. Tens of millions of Americans have turned away from supernatural religion for an obvious reason. They see it's untrue. Intelligent, educated, modern people perceive the magical dogmas that are a bunch of hooey, just as fairy tales have with no factual
Yeah,
reality.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Because
that's
how
a good way of putting it.
insane is it that people cannot, like,
Grasp this.
grasp that?
This basic it's because they lived their whole lives thinking it's true. And I
have
lived
to
just the
believe in
first
Jesus.
I lived the first just 15 years of my life staunchly believing that Jesus was real and never really being able to fully question it because I was never able to accept the idea of questioning it until I was old enough. It still weighs on me not having a presence that's constantly watching over me, you know? Like every once in a while, I feel a weight lifted off my shoulders, but to a degree I also feel a wave of like what feels like
Thank you for grabbing that for me.
spiritual emptiness to a degree, if that makes sense. It feels like
Yeah.
I no longer have purpose after realizing God wasn't real, which is freeing and terrifying.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly feel like I had
Purpose is now
like
defined by me.
more purpose because I didn't have to abide by anyone's rules other than like my own personal morals.
I feel like I
and all
have
that
more
good
worth,
stuff.
that's for sure.
And I don't know. I just always felt so like I don't know. I just never I don't think I ever fully believed in it. I just kind of went along with religion because that's what all of my friends were doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I guess this is right. I don't know. I haven't been taught necessarily any different.
We like to say shit about kids being thrown into things like trans livelihood and stuff like that. We like talk about how they should be a
but what
certain
about
age to be able to get
Christianity?
exactly. But when it's like, at what point should
Brainwash
we
them.
accept the fact that Christianity is brainwashing you from the day you can speak? Because I was baptized before as soon as I could cry, you know.
Yeah.
And then I believe I was baptized twice. Yeah, because once when I was a baby, and then I think they encourage you to have your own baptism, and I think I did it again in middle school or something.
Oh, gosh.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We started early. We're just fucking talking through some of this shit. I got a new microphone, and I really I've been
this
liking.
is how I'm wearing it. 'Cause
It's USB rechargeable, and it's Bluetooth, and it doesn't seem to have any latency, and it sounds really clear. It was $30. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I've been looking around for a long time, and I finally stumbled across that one.
No.
It's one of those Amazon products, though, that goes under a million different names. Yeah, mine is called the Bytron or something like that, but of course that company got shut down because I'm sure they sold a bunch of really shitty products and then dropped off the face of the planet. And now they go under a different name as a new Amazon seller, and you can get that exact same thing as a new one now. I think they call it like Bluetooth 5.0 now, and it's like I got the 4.0 one. It's like that's not no, it's not a thing. You didn't do that. You didn't invent Bluetooth 5.0.
It's like at Myra we sell stuff by Bytech.
Oh my god,
It's
yeah.
such hot garbage.
Yeah.
They make, like,
Oh my
knockoff
god.
AirPods. Oh.
My mom got some of those. Yeah.
Did she get like the $20 ones?
So she got like whatever, maybe they're not for me, but the $8 ones.
$5
Yeah, they were
ones.
like $8.
Okay, I was gonna say, 'cause
Yeah.
those ones, they're so funny. They're fucking.
Oh my
They're
God.
like big or just goofy. Yeah.
So I don't know what day this was. Oh, July 22. Today, 139 House Democrats joined 185 Republicans in voting no on an amendment to reduce the Pentagon's budget by 10%. The final vote tally was 93 to 324. In the Senate, the same amendment failed 23 to 77. Don't ever tell me there are two parties in this country.
There's not. Just the Pentagon confirmed that they fucking
Oh.
have otherworldly vehicles and they're fucking.
That's how they
possession.
described them. Otherworldly vehicles. They
I
were
saw
starting
that
to
they
release
had like
it.
the 3 video clips of the Tic Tacs
And
or whatever.
astrophysicists
Yeah.
went through the Pentagon and was like, "There's no fucking way we can engineer that shit."
Yeah, like that's different.
Like they found them.
Like for
Or
them,
They...
An astrophysicist was touring
Okay.
the Pentagon, saw some shit, and apparently said like, "There's no fucking way." And the Pentagon was like, "Yeah,
Jeez.
damn.
yeah." Apparently that's what I read.
Wait, those are the videos. Well, yeah, because some of those
Weird.
videos leaked, but then they confirmed they were real, and that was just this past little while. Those videos I told you about, where they see it kind of stop,
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
it hovers and it flies up.
Yeah, I
and,
just showed Lisa that yesterday.
Yeah, and that's was confirmed real by the
Yeah.
Pentagon.
I know.
And
They
so-
literally posted it. New
uh,
York Times posted it as
so-
well.
That's why I first saw it. I shit you not. Someone on League. I was playing a game. And they said, "Did you see that the Pentagon confirmed that aliens are real?" And I'm like, "What?" Yeah. They're like,
do you
"It's
remember?
real." NY Times. I looked it up. Sure as shit.
Do you remember the whole fucking joke about July being aliens? It was like, we were really fucking kidding about that, and I don't know who's running the simulation, but I'm mad that you are so derivative. And it's like, come up with an original idea.
Get something original.
Yeah, you fucking loser. God. He's
It's getting lazy.
Whoever it is just mad because we've done everything. It's like, you guys are bored as shit.
Yeah,
I just
no,
want to
we're
kill
getting
you.
really close to figure out it's really a simulation, so they're using council commands to fuck everything up.
Yeah, right. I said as soon as Elon Musk gets the power source like Tony Stark is when they're gonna start modding the simulation. Fucking things are gonna come out of the ocean. You know, Iron Man's gonna be flying around. It's gonna be superhumans. Yeah, that's a nice pen. I actually went in there and was like, give me, I just need a simple ego twist. It's like, we just got new ones. So that bottom cap unscrews and it's a USB, micro USB chargeable instead of the 510 thread, which is fucking amazing. Kalamazoo Vapor right here, which is next to,
That's apple fritter. It actually tastes pretty fucking
yeah.
good.
We got something called Blue Skittles. Blue Skittles from Richard. It tastes really good.
So close to picking Skittles when I was there, but that apple fritter had a higher percentage.
That does taste really good.
Where's the battery?
That's the only thing I got.
Where'd that glass one go?
Caleb's?
No. The brown one. Remember we had at the duplex? Not the duplex, the house. Remember that one I always used to hit off of?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
is it?
Short one. That's fucking something.
It's not downstairs.
I don't know.
I don't think
Good,
so.
I saw it.
I didn't.
Might be on that table down there. I don't.
It might also be
I don't remember.
in this closet to the side.
Oh yeah, it could be in this closet because we put some stuff in here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's gonna be to the left. She is going insane. She's
So we'll get to the Halo 6 stuff, but do you have a chance to watch any of it, Brock? You watch any of it?
Watched all the gameplay.
What'd you think?
I'm super excited.
I'm excited too.
A lot of people are criticizing the
Is it?
art direction and the graphics.
Aw.
Looks like Halo 5, but it's also an old engine.
Well, it's a new engine. They just
Right.
Yeah.
The demo was on an engine that was 4
Okay.
months old though. They confirmed that.
Yeah.
And
I
the,
know it was a really old build, but I thought it was still in the skip space.
maybe okay,
I know
old
that.
build of that same
It's
engine, I
an
think.
old build,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like the art direction they did, and I think it's not a lot of the comparisons being made aren't very fair just because of the area they're in.
Right. Once
I
yeah.
think this engine, the effects look gorgeous. The plasma.
Yeah, the plasma was
explosions,
artistic.
It looks.
It's
so
really cool.
good.
Yeah, and the open world, I don't know. I watched a longer video today about like breaking it apart, but when they opened the map, there was like a glitch for a second where it shows every marker in distance, and it showed a bunch of stuff. Like it showed like 4 different types of objective you have. So it looks like it's gonna be pretty big. And I'm still not getting my hopes up for a full ring because I know it will probably be sections, if anything, and maybe just a section of the ring in zones. But I swear to Christ, if they do not go full ring, they're idiots. They're absolute idiots. You cannot do open world and not do full
I
ring.
think they're going to.
They have to.
They're gonna
I'd
do
be
full
pissed
ring
if
with
they...
that break being
Like
something-
Destiny sections, where it's like you can... I'm thinking you'll get your ship... I'm thinking you'll get your ship up into orbit or something, and then you'll be able to pick different sections of the ring to drop
would be
to.
so
That'd be
cool.
smart.
Yeah.
But the coolest thing would be the ability to actually traverse the whole ring from break to break. If they did that... Oh, I also heard there's a rumor they're going to make it so you can throw grunts, because brutes can throw grunts. And so you can pick up fusion coils. Imagine grabbing one of those suicide grunts, turning around and chucking it, dude. I'd shit my pants. Game of the year if they did it right there, man. Mississippi, the poorest state in the U.S. So here's states and countries with a higher GDP than Mississippi, and the countries in gray are all countries are lower or equal to. Every other state, and then all, arguably most first world countries, all have a higher GDP than Mississippi. It is almost a third world country. That's how cheap that's how poor it is. Isn't that crazy?
Why?
Because
What's
their
going on
their
there?
senators and their congressmen are terrible fucking people that steal from them. Their education system's terrible. They are constantly taking all the money that they put into the tax system. They are originally ground zero for voter suppression. Like they're a really big. They've been doing voter suppression for years. They're masters at it. Ugh, the way they treat those
That
people,
is
it's incredibly sad.
insanely
The
terrible.
fact that any state can be below a certain threshold of poverty, and in the greatest country, I'm throwing up the air finger quotes, and you can't see me, fucking the greatest country in the world, and
Oh yeah,
we
not.
have shit like that. It's like we can't be when we have shit like that.
No.
Because it is not an opinion anymore. It's factually known because we are a community species that when you do have a weakest links, when one part of your nation is sick, it will not only spread, but those people will not be able to operate at their best, and that means the country's not operating at its best. God, that's simple. It's simple, man. You know, you'd be a good president, right, Mimi? Go for it. That'd actually probably be perfect.
Yeah.
Tools excavated from a cave in central Mexico are strong evidence that humans were living in North America at least 30,000 years ago, some 15,000 years earlier than previously thought.
Holy shit.
Isn't that incredible?
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
And they're still like they could still tell that they were tools. That's amazing.
Right, and
Like what were these? Probably bone. They're probably made out of bones or something.
Yeah, animal
think.
bones, I would think. So Brock, this one's pretty cool. Tools excavated from a cave in central Mexico are strong evidence that humans are living in North America at least 30,000 years ago, some 15,000 years earlier than previously thought. So tools we found suggest they were living there in 30,000.
We're finding
Years ago.
very recent evidence in a lot of different places that humans have just been around longer than we thought.
And that truly makes me think that we had an extinction event when humans
Yes.
were here, and that's why
Yes.
the Egyptians are so much more advanced.
You would love the Joe Rogan podcast with Graham Norton and there's one other guy, but the whole podcast is about how they theorize that there was a civilization beforehand that stumbled across a mass extinction event and it reset the world to a degree, and they think it was the Egyptians.
There's nothing that explains what the Egyptians were yet,
Yeah.
and that's the only
Well,
thing
did you
to
know that the
me
Sphinx-
that is the most logical. Well, I'm sure there's maybe some other things that argue about the sense, or the same sense, but that makes the most sense to me.
The Sphinx is somewhat dated 16,000 years before we actually thought it was made. So, like, the
Yeah, and-
Egyptians found the Sphinx.
And then
basically.
in the past 10 years, we find out that the pyramids are actually the fucking batteries of the city.
Is there a
Which,
fire detector in here?
no.
It might get set off. What will this have to be?
One
What the nice thing about ours is you just press the button and it mutes, and
Oh.
I love that. It's the first apartment or first place we've had that it does that.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of that.
Caleb
But-
was cooking in his new apartment when we were in Indiana, just some sausage.
He was cooking sausage.
Could you close the door? That'll just stop the smoke. Thank you. Yeah, he was just cooking some sausage and it set it off, and he like got really. I could see the nervousness in his eyes
He
because that's
was
what happened to
so
me the first
nervous,
time.
yeah.
Because I was like, oh shit, is it gonna set off every
Everyone's.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that happens to our apartment. If the kitchen ones go off for, it's like 10 seconds, then all of them go off.
That's awful.
That's not okay.
They're also super sensitive.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that
You know, like
sucks.
if you take a frozen pizza out of the oven after you cook that bitch up, you open that up, goes off for like,
Oh.
just like once or twice. Yeah.
They my favorite thing back to the Egyptian thing though is that Cleopatra is closer to the birth of the internet than she is the pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like they've been
Isn't that
around
wild?
for a long fucking time.
Isn't that crazy? And Cleopatra was just a whore.
Yeah, she
It's like
fucked-
that's
yeah.
about the extent of it.
She fucked Alexander the Great.
Ew.
Yeah, she was
Who didn't?
It's a good point.
Oh my god. What a terrible time to be alive. Bacteria have been genetically engineered to eat carbon dioxide. That's pretty cool.
that is
They're finding a bunch of stuff. They're doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we're really
We're
getting...
kind of running out of options, so we need to make
yeah,
some new ones.
At this point, for sure. Trump rolls back Historic National Environment Policy Act, the NEPA, removing environmental review requirements for thousands of polluting projects like power plants and pipelines. Citizens and advocacy groups will no longer be allowed to speak up when these projects are being built. So essentially, he's silencing the First Amendment right to protest, which, of course, that doesn't
I mean,
matter.
there's this whole secret police thing too, where he's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's me, and people are like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's
and
cool.
we're gonna send him to Chicago. Seiko talked to me, and he wants Mariah and I to come with him. He's getting some people together. They're gonna go to Portland and film. And I was like, "Fuck, okay,
Yeah.
That'd be super cool.
it'd be cool." And I was like,
Have
"He's,
an- have an
he's
escape
African
plan.
black." Yeah, I know. We need to.
Be
You
too,
need to be
like,
prepared. It's
go
like
around
they
him in a
no
circle.
longer really care about race, but they still themselves personally have race issues, so they might get fucking pissed and
I
snap.
was gonna say, I admire his
Oh.
confidence, but like, fuck.
I just gotta. Levi fucking threw out a zinger the other day. We were talking about police, and Caleb got pulled over while he was on the way home
Oh.
talking to me just the other day. And Levi said, I actually just read something. If you recite specific code to a police officer, specifically the code that they're not allowed to touch you, they can't touch you. And I just looked at Levi, I was like, Levi. It's like, I no.
I was gonna say, you're at
A lot of
point-
people have died, and he's like, but that's specifically the rules. I said, Levi, the problem with the rules is people fucking
I was gonna say
break
he's at a
them.
point in his life where he's gonna start being like, "What the fuck's going on?"
I know.
He hasn't understood
He
yet
has
that
not reached
fucking
it
life's
yet.
garbage.
He hasn't.
That's
He's
so
still very
hard.
sheltered, I think. And it's like, well, my parents took away fucking everything he has. Like, he has
Yeah.
his phone, but
Where's Mjolnir?
he's.
Is he downstairs?
I love him, but he's got a lot to learn, and I'm sad that he has to learn some of that shit. And it's not just stuff
The
like.
hard way too, where,
Uh,
where you just get frustrated.
Yeah, and
Not with anger.
I'm just pissed we couldn't have fucking fixed that by now for this poor fucking kid and all that all these people. Are you kidding me? My lord.
What do you mean? It's only been like 200 something years. Are we
Yeah,
supposed to have
just
solved something?
nah. Just give it another 1,000, and then we'll talk about it. Greta Thunberg gives 1 million euro award to money to climate groups. That's cool because everybody talks about how much money she takes. I don't know how much she's worth, but she's pretty generous with her money, which is much to say about the people that they like to compare her to, like the president's advocates. Like they're all dicks. They're all worth so much money. Oh yeah, this is the same thing. Democrats control the House, yet 60% of them voted, making a small cut to our nation's war budget. Voted against it. The military-industrial complex still controls both corrupt political parties, and so both of our senators voted against that. So I messaged both of them immediately. I was like, I will never vote for you again because this is how can you say no to 10%?
This is
Yeah.
really what this just brought to mind.
Crisscross. Recently it's been slide to the right, slide to the right, slide to the right, and then Obama stand still, slide to the right.
Yeah. I do like the crisscross though. That's
Crisscross. Yeah, because they like to throw us a loop like Bernie or fucking. Oh my fucking god, dude. We were, besides my terrible bullshit I had to do today, we were filming on the beach for this whole stupid thing this morning. But they're talking about this great thing that we can sign up for, these leadership seminars that are going on at a church that they do every year. And so, but we're really excited to have a new guest speaker that's coming. It's like, and you guys will never guess who it is. You'll be really excited. Here I am thinking it's like Tony Robbins or something. And they're like, George Bush. I laughed and I was like, what?
Oh shit!
George Bush?
Senior or fucking the young one?
No,
Is it senior?
I think
Is he
W.
dead?
Senior's dead.
Oh, is he dead?
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure W.
pretty
Yeah, it has to be W.
Yeah, what other
W?
It's gonna be some random guy named George.
Dude,
Oh my
he
god.
couldn't
I
even do a
wish. It'd be
speech in
better.
office. How is he gonna do a speech normally? He's gonna be like, yeah.
Because Trump's in office. Are you kidding?
Yeah, you're right, the
Bush
standard's really
compared to
low.
him is Obama. Oh my god. And Obama compared to him is fucking Roosevelt. Like,
This looks like great.
uh.
Does.
Yeah, love him, but it's just like, dude, he's been really good to us recently, but out of times it's like, dude, what the fuck is this?
He was like, come on, man.
Oh boy.
Look at that.
It's like cloudy.
Oh.
That's really.
Oh, you know the CBD store sells.
I didn't expect much for 30, but.
They sell CBD.
Well, the
Okay,
CBD
so-
store sells dabs too.
Cool.
It
They sell
almost-
Shatter over here.
It's-
CBD
I almost
Shatter
want to say
KZ right
reclaim,
here.
but at the same time, like,
Vapor.
I've never
place I got is
seen that
vape.
just lack.
Okay.
Kalamazoo Vapor. Yeah, they just
Yeah.
have it's a.
Well, I'll do it 1st just in
Yeah,
case
they
someone
call it-
dies.
That's cool. Yeah, they. I was there and I was really surprised because I saw one of those little glass wax dishes that we always would get wax in. I was like, "The fuck is this?" And it said Shatter on it. And I was like, "Shatter is like this obviously can't be THC." And,
Yeah, and you're like,
and it had CBD
Hey,
percentage,
it's
but
some
it
of that
was.
pizza.
It was like
Yeah.
80% or some shit like that, and I was like, "Oh my god, okay." It was, I think, just $20 for a gram of it.
they have Shatter.
Maybe I'm
I've had
wrong on
Shatter for 30
percentage.
or something.
Probably. Am.
Shatter for 30 or 50. I can't remember, but they had something for some kind of wax for 30. And then they had another one for 50. They had something. I think they had concentrate for 100.
Ooh.
Be like the
cool.
crystals that we had that one time.
Yeah, the diamonds.
But like I buy edibles from them all the time. They have 5 milligram suckers for or 50 milligram suckers for $5. And those things slap. It's tasty. I bought a 100 milligram brownie for $20.
Yeah.
I ate half of that. That was the second highest I've been in a very long time. First being that fucking cookie that just railed me. That cookie.
The one that we made? We heard those were like those were pretty, felt great, but
Yeah.
I was not expecting them to have such a fucking strong effect. Manny said the same thing, I guess. He woke up high with it.
Yeah, I went to work at 2 p.m. the next day.
Nice.
And I was like,
That's a good cookie.
yeah, it was.
That's
great.
awesome.
I'm glad it gave you a good
Good.
ride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my manager was like, you look really tired today. I am.
You are.
Yes, I
you
am.
are correct.
Yeah, and then I went to the garden center and just didn't talk for hours. And it was great.
Man, was it the first time I did? I think it was the first time I did dabs. It was Halloween. You came over and then you left, and then I think I
Yeah.
had to work the next day. I went into Waverly, and oh my fucking
go grab
god,
my Coke
I
off the
forgot there
table.
was gonna be a tour, and they're like, "We need you to mop," and I was like, "Okay." And I was mopping the floor for almost 45 minutes in a fucking haze because I was so burnt out from the day before. It's fucking ridiculous and amazing. And then Ryan came in, and I just stood there with my hands behind my back between the registers because there was 2 people manning the registers, and I was just like.
Yeah, after something like that, you need a Coke.
And I remember him being there my entire 8-hour shift, and it was the worst fucking shift of my life. That was
So
awful.
weird.
So
Yeah,
this,
I'm gonna get a dad out first.
I'm gonna get kind of conspiracy theorists in this one. Black, Latino, and poor people are less likely to get $1,200 coronavirus stimulus checks, and the report says. My mom always gets picked out by TSA, police officers, and whenever I'm with her, she always gets pulled aside because of her skin color. Because when she tans, my mom looks like Mexican, Native American more than anything. She didn't get her stimulus until very recently, and a bunch of people. I mean,
My
your mom's
dad's
super
stepmother
white,
got
so that
one.
kind of blows it out of the water. But
My dad though too. Did
but your mom
mine-
didn't apply till late, right? My mom applied really early.
No, my mom got hers. Oh,
But didn't she take forever to
unemployment, yeah,
get
it
her
took
stuff?
forever.
My mom did it really early,
Yeah.
and
My
it took
dad's
until
stepmom
recently.
got hers like when everyone else got her.
Maybe so. Yeah, that's just me diving too
I don't
deep
know, I
into it.
don't
But
know
my
if
mom always
my-
gets treated that way, and it's like it's just more coincidence.
Well-
We find out that this is
Well, I
likely,
think
and then
it's
someone like
bullshit
my
that
mother.
I think it's bullshit. My
Just
dad's
got
stepmom got
darker
mine,
skin.
hers around the same time I got mine. Like when everyone else was getting theirs.
Big dick wiener.
She's dead, and your mom didn't even get hers on time, but she
Yeah.
did. That's
Oh
kinda
my
fucking
god,
crazy.
yeah. Oh
What
my
the
fucking
hell?
god, that's ridiculous.
My dad didn't get his on time.
I can't believe how much you cleaned this, like from when it was first.
I don't like taking it off really dirty bangers, so I fucking torch that shit.
So Apple Glass's patent suggests any surface could become a virtual touch interface, which would be the smartest way for I feel them to introduce it if they could
Yeah.
have the glasses be able to read AR 3D space, and so you could just like there's the apps on the table. The biggest thing is then you're just gonna be like all the time, and I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah.
I will not come anywhere to touching them unless I get them for free or get to use someone else's. But I
That's
will
what I was
never.
thinking.
I guarantee you, I will not own anything like this for years.
Yeah, no, AR is gonna have to be at like Tony
will-
Stark level kind of shit
Before I
really get
even
interested.
care, because it will piss me off until it's that good. Because
Exactly.
same with Siri.
I'll spend $1,500 on the glasses just to get angry.
Yeah.
It's
Machines
like, I can
can.
get mad enough on my own.
This one's fucking crazy. Machines can learn unsupervised at speed of light after AI breakthrough, scientists say. Performance of photon-based neural network processor is 100 times higher than electrical processor.
Oh fuck.
So they're just getting into some atomic level, like subatomic level
Well, I mean,
bullshit.
once they get quantum computing and shit like that down too, like it gets
That's
over.
when the mods start.
Yeah, we're working on it. The
Yeah.
biggest issue we're seeing is
Ryan, do you wanna start heating this up, or do you wanna heat it up? Or I'm fucking like dying over here, so I'm gonna be passing the responsibility off.
Trump says he wishes Ghislaine Maxwell well, which I just
Why?
seriously like what?
Not
What?
not the victims.
But it's not even that. It's just like how can you be so tone deaf to the situation?
right.
It's like how do you like even
I
though
wish
we
her well, she's
obviously.
no friend.
It's like we were expecting this, but we also weren't because it's just like you're not even trying. He's not even trying anymore. Like at
No.
least before it was like a game, you know.
Well, I mean, with his
And
secret
now he's
police
just like,
now,
whatever.
he literally has his own
Yeah,
Gestapo,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
For real. Just can't
Do
believe
you
it.
want to go to Taco? You want to hit Taco Bell at 10:30?
10:30.
Taco Bell.
It's like 9:50.
10:30 work for you guys? Is that when you
Yeah,
wanna?
sounds good to
Because
me.
you have to get up early, so fuck.
So we can go earlier too.
Hey, it's whenever they're ready
Are
to
you
go to
coming
bed.
back?
They're ready to. Oh.
No, well, I can come back. He might not though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can just call it then. Check this build. Oh, could you turn off the light? Poor favorite. Levi told me the other day I was looking at Bullet Hole online and they have a 9mm M16 or M14 or whatever the hell like that you should go get. I don't remember. Oh, M4. Sorry, it's a 9mm M4. It's like $1,500. Super cool. It's like they don't come around often. It's like Levi, you even ever held one of those? It's like because I haven't and I don't have that much money to spend on that.
Yeah, fucking M4s are pricey.
Ever since he started playing airsoft, he just thinks he's this badass.
Oh yeah.
Did I tell you he fucking lost his gun in the woods?
What?
So we're playing in this 19 it's just 19 acres of someone's backyard.
But what, you got him?
No, the
Oh.
one that he bought himself. If he lost that rifle, I would have beaten him over
Yeah,
the
I
head
was
with
gonna
a
say,
stick
fuck.
until he found it. We were the first fucking game. He has it in a leg holster, and he's running with his rifle, which was broken at the time, so he had to hold the mag in while running, and he doesn't realize his pistol slipped out of his holster. And we spent the rest of the time looking around for it, and it's gone. It was a $200 gun. It was a gas 500 feet per second pistol. It was a 1911. It was full metal, and it had this beautiful sight system on it. It had the obviously the rear square, but then it had like a circle in the back. So you had to look through the circle and line that up.
Does he not have the holster that's...
He did, and it just fell out. Yeah, it had the latch on and everything, and it just popped out. It's like, dude, you suck.
Yeah, wow. You didn't realize your fucking leg got a lot lighter?
You fucked that up. But he had
Especially
fun with
full metal. Fuck.
is there a dab rigged up?
I'll make you one. How big do you want?
A big one. A little big one. Inside you, there are two wolves. One is gay. One is gay. They are boyfriends.
Yes, on that one.
I am. Look at his fucking face.
That's like the Jar Jar one.
Yeah, that's
Like the same artist, it must be. Oh my god.
This is when John Cena absorbed Chungus's energy after he fucking invited him into his soul.
I'm shocked that didn't happen by our class.
Oh my god. If Big Chungus had been around.
Yeah.
Praise the Chungaloid.
That's like fucking middle school too. Like those kids are young.
They are.
They're
That
so
one right
happy.
there, he's like,
Yeah. He's like,
we did this.
Oh, a bunch of
Look at that.
fucking
Are they
losers.
watching YouTube in the background?
Some fucking knows.
Ew, yeah. Actually, it kind of looks like their principal or something.
It has to look like YouTube though, just because of, like,
Yeah,
bottom corner.
the player. It's weird. 7 signs are getting better at raping. You wake up in the morning with screams in your head. It's hard to focus on conversations because you're thinking of victims.
As a raper.
Friends introduce you as a raper. Friends ask you to rape at random points. You find famous rapers and that you think you can
Are you
date.
doing a Leafy impression?
Yeah, at
You
least
sound just like fucking Leafy.
I was not trying that at all. Now I'm upset. You start canceling things to rape. People start asking if you have corpses for sale. Stuff. What is this? This is a fucking seizure of memes.
Yeah, holy shit.
Have you guys ever seen the 7 signs you're a rapper thing?
No.
Yeah.
This is all just spoofed off.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that picture, and it's like it's supposed to be on the back of a fucking Reese's Puff box. Like, fuck that. 7 signs you're a rapper. Your friends ask you to rap at random
Or
points.
here, I'll take the tool side. You take that, so you can heal them for yourself.
That's so.
It's fucking ridiculous, and I love it. I would never vaccinate poison my kids. I rather a dead child than an autistic one. Just don't want my children to end up scrounging benefits with one of these made-up mental illnesses. I don't want weak children, an idiot. Her actual father. I rather a dead child than you. Oh my. Perfect.
Wow.
Oh,
What a dumb bitch. Like, wait.
Go her father though. Like,
Yeah, for real.
yeah.
But the way that she so quickly contradicts herself, I'd rather a dead child than an autistic one. Like, it's such a big fucking
Right.
deal. Like, it's
And then
real,
it's made
and then
up.
it's made up.
bitch.
It's like, that is all of what republicanism is right now. Oh my god. Fucking ridiculous bullshit. The elements have come to save us.
Oh no.
That's pretty hot. This is fucking great.
Oh,
Just trying to stay awake. Someone slap that kid. Eat your ice cream. Don't waste that. He does this for so fucking long.
oh my god. Oh.
It's like he didn't get in his eyes.
It's fucking drowning.
Check your camera. Check your camera. What you say? Check my vehicle.
I think you're a thief.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you a bitch. How about that?
I think you a bitch. How about that?
I think you a bitch.
That's great. Oh, I thought someone downvoted it. I was like, who the fuck did this? It's classic. I think you a bitch. You should wear a mask even if you don't need one. Sort of like carrying a gun. You're absolutely right. Put a mask. It's me. Sketchy move to pass coming up next. Oh, it's broken. This is a fucking. Did you see this copy pasta? Oh my god. So this was a deleted post from our relationship advice. My 25 male girlfriend, 25 6 female, baked all my beans. Now I consider to end our relations. What do I do? Hello, my girlfriend and me have done dating for 5 months. I thought this girl is very good and became of love with her. Yet, even so, on this Monday, I come home and found she has baked all my beans. Yes, all. Oh, brother. In my cupboard I store several bag of bean, to make soft and to bake on some days, to have a bit of baked bean on my dinner, or heck, a lunch too some days. But on Monday I find this girlfriend baked all the beans. I say, why do you bake my beans? And she says something as, I bakes them good to save time, so I bakes them all now. This is just a straight fucking scene from The Room. A bean is best baked fresh as a Sunday pie, not to be froze and unfroze. I want this man's bean pie. But now I am so sad she baked them beans. I am considered to end our relationship. But is my idea wrong? Could my girlfriend make promise to not bake the beans? I do not know what doing to do and how to feel forgiving on her.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be on like fucking how they look at like tablets one day. Like they're gonna look back on this shit and be like, this is the fucking culture of that time.
Yeah,
For real, the stupid age.
No fucking reason they elected the people they elected.
Student begs to retake exam after meatball falling. Mamma mia!
Oh my
Mamma
god.
mia, you're stupid. What are the Mario Bros views on kidnapping? Mario says, "Where am I?" Luigi says, "I will no longer live in your shadow."
I like that.
It's a good one. Oh yeah, God's pissed. He's sick of us. He's reclaiming the rainbow. I want this. Beautiful.
Midget. The only thing more intense than my midget pride is my hate for tall people, or as we like to call them, biggers. Small power! Our ancestors have been fighting this battle for years.
Segregation was strictly enforced in public
This is why
restrooms
there's
and
music
at
wrestling.
water fountains. Even food was segregated.
We're the master race. God made us in His image. Right.
Oh, no, oh, no.
We don't serve your kind. Get your bigger ass out of here. We don't want your kind living around here, boy.
I've been harassed,
Sad.
called names. My wife was called a bigger lover.
Well, that's not as bad as getting hit by a chair.
What the fuck was that?
It's fucking. They actually fucking hit him with this chair.
The sound too.
You bigger lover.
Fucking
Wow,
bigger
what a
lover.
fucking, what a travesty. Need books? No worries. Donate plasma. United States.
Pay
Cannot pay with your blood. God damn it.
That reminds me, I got pirates in textbooks.
Right, this is great.
Oh,
Dad, you hit him. Oh man, that's funny.
oh my god.
Dad. I like to imagine he just keeps hitting him.
Yeah, this never ends.
Yeah, and
Rumor has it
the
he's
child,
still getting hit to this day.
the child's like, I can handle this. This is fucking ridiculous.
Violates the policy. policy. Have it your way. What do you mean I can't have cum on it? What kind of it violates the policy? Why don't you have the shirt and why do you want cum? Why do you want cum in your substitute? Technically probiotic. You want me to continue? Give me the cum sub. Give me the cum sub. No, I'm not gonna go to jail because you want cum. You want me to... Give me your cum. No. Give me your cum. Give me your cum. Subway.
That's how you do it. So I learned a new neat trick with Minnie.
Ooh, okay.
It works. Tired of being a bird, you fucking losers. No.
Oh.
Oh my
guys
god,
count.
the recruits are growing every day for the drone army. My god, they're all gone!
They're all tired of being birds.
They're ready to take over. It's like, holy fuck.
Oh shit.
Damn, I'm surprised a dog didn't break a hip. Stop
Yeah.
screaming, I am scared too. Yeah, flew in a helicopter for the first time. No, I don't know. I'd jump out, I just die. Woo! It's hot. Man wearing TV on head caught on camera leaving old TVs on Virginia front porches.
What the hell? Yeah, he's done that a lot.
Why?
Itachi checking his parents were made out of cake.
There's a whole thing
I don't get this meme going around, but this, am I made out of cake?
I don't know either. But there's a whole thing going around where some people are looking for him, like, because, like, the police aren't sure what to do because it's not technically vandalism. But people are like, hey, I'm not, like, what's going on?
I don't want this
And
TV.
other people are like, this is great.
Yeah,
So it's,
yeah.
It's a thing.
This woman's trying to film.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Taking pictures or something.
Impressed.
That's so funny. Oh. So her name's Faith. How many times do people play word games with your name? Mike Tyson. Will you let me rub my balls across your face? Across.
Did you see that Mike Tyson's gonna fight again?
What?
What?
Yeah, he's getting in the ring against what was his name? Ron Jones Jr. or something like
Burgundy?
that.
Something like that.
Hmm.
They were told not to go for KOs.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I post this in the wrong thing?
But it's Mike Tyson.
Oh no.
Exactly.
You can't tell Mike Tyson not to knock somebody out. That's all he knows how to do.
LeBron don't go
Ooh.
for a dunk. Jordan don't go for a dunk.
But like Mike Tyson has freight trains for hands. At a certain point, it's like he's gonna have to pull punches. Yeah.
Just punch him in the wiener. A bunch. Dude, look at
Someone's
this
gonna
fucking
get
binder.
rocked.
The second either of them gets hit, it's go time. They're
Yeah.
going full force.
Shabang.
And you know what happens when you go full force.
Fuck.
It's pretty
Mike
sweet.
Tyson. I can't believe when I read that. I was like,
Look at
dude,
this
you are
one.
old.
Cute.
I want this fucking bong. It's tiny, but it's cool as shit. It's like rock
Cerveza.
candy.
That's a cool bong. I like that.
Look at this bowl. This is for when you need to fucking paddle some freshmen, right, bro? Your skulls, right in. Welcome to the frat party, bro. I want one of these, a peace pipe.
That's cool.
Fuck yeah. So apparently this one is supposed to be mushroom bees and blood. It's like I got a cake vibe immediately.
Yeah,
I saw the
it looks
mushrooms,
like,
but
like a sweet.
there's the blood. They just put it on there themselves. Look at these fucking things. It's like Swiss cheese.
Probably
What? And
just
then-
finger holes to hold it with.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. I wonder what that does to the hit.
That's got a good question. I don't know.
I need a fucking
Here's a dab if you want to heat that up.
oh yeah, I will. I need a fucking whatever the hell this is called, ash catcher.
Yeah, I like that one.
So you put
don't
that
know ash
right
catchers?
in. Ash catcher goes in right here, and then you put this into the ash catcher, and it catches ashes.
So it keeps your
Well,
bong
it literally
clean.
does what it. Yeah, so it keeps it from going in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep your bong cleaner much longer.
Mhm.
Look at this, Mars.
Free so fucking fast.
Do you see this?
Oh.
That's cool.
I want that. Look at this bonsai
bonsai.
tree. That's fucking crazy.
That's really cool.
Oh, I love cocaine.
Yeah, just coke through it.
Ah. Horrible.
You got that pillow if you would.
That was
I'm gonna do one more before we leave.
Maybe this one.
No, I'm probably just gonna leave the wax here and just come by and smoke it.
Yeah, oh, let me give you a key because we're gonna go to Caleb's again
Oh, okay.
this weekend. But we were meaning to give you one anyway because we were not planning on spending 2 days or 3 days out at Caleb's, and we did, and we were like, well, the cats will be fine, but it's like it probably would
Yeah,
be
they're
worth our
cheap at
time to
2
have
weeks.
someone be able to
But-
check on them, and then
Yeah.
you'd be, because even if you can't, you could just, Mariah's mom could come to you and pick up the key, or my mom or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have it on my key ring, so I'll get that to you
I don't
before
think
you
there
go.
should be a situation where I shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, but then you can also
Yeah, and you can
just come
also
over
just
here when
chill
we're not
here.
here. I mean, yeah, but you have the key for it. Look at this. This looks like a doily.
I like that.
Another goat. Look at this one. I fucking want that so bad.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Try holding that thing.
Yeah, that's.
Is that is there dab there?
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you. All right. This is like a rock tornado. It's like an Oreo tornado.
That's
It's
like
fucking
an
cool.
hourglass kind of piece. I like that.
Thank you, mommy. I ask for your powers.
So, do you guys have more butane, or should I grab more?
I don't think we have any.
I can stop the deuces and grab more.
Did you know Caleb had a kitten?
No, I didn't. That's adorable. What
His
kind of
name
cat?
is Fun Bucket, and he looks like. Do you remember Baby Dude?
Yeah.
He looks like him.
Aw, that's-
He's a kitty boy. Just a black kitty like Apple, but he's a little long-haired. He's so cute. What are you doing?
I went into Petco just because I really like going to Petco and looking at animals there. They had baby bearded dragons. I've never
Pass
seen
me
a
the toy.
bearded dragon that small, like this long.
Oh my
And I was like, oh, I want a bearded dragon so bad.
Yeah, there was a little
How
one.
much were they?
I think it was 80 or 90 bucks.
Oh, that's not bad. Baby.
Yeah, see, I was not expecting this to hit as hard as it did.
Yeah, it's weird color, but it hits well.
Yeah. Like that would
Just like me. This is cool. I want a Sherlock pipe so bad. I want a bubbler though.
Wasn't really sure what that was.
Can you do that one again?
Nope. No, I could not. Well, maybe actually we'll see. We still got a little bit to
Look
go.
at
Maybe
this.
I can do that again.
Oh wow.
I like those colors.
Me
Yeah.
too.
That mesh is just.
This right here is really cool. I thought it was Photoshop at first. This guy's got a cool carb cap.
I need to get one of those.
Yeah. Look at this. It's just a ball with a diagonal slat in it. So it just
That's
pulls air
awesome.
Oh.
diagonally, so you don't have to get one that spins. And if you get a ball like that one,
That's smart.
yeah. Richard, when he came by today, he said, "So, what's up with Brock? I don't hear from him often." And I was like, "Oh, he's working at Papa Murphy's." And he said, "Oh, so does that grow not work out?" And I was just like, "I mean, I don't know, man. Well, don't really know because he gets so jealous about it."
Yeah.
But it was the first thing he asked. Was like, "Oh, so that grow didn't work out?" We didn't talk about it anymore, but I was like, of course that's the first thing he jumps to.
Seeds in the ground by the first.
That's gonna be so cool.
Yes. So, what's the timeline you're thinking for being able to put your house up and have a place to live there? You think you'll be able to do that in a year, or you think it'll be 2 or 3?
By 2022. Probably. So at the end of 2021 is when we'll really be seriously considering it.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
sweet.
so exciting.
Yeah.
Dude, I want this in our house. This is what our cabinet will be like. I want one of these nice cabinets with locking, like, bulletproof glass so you can't trip into it type shit. Put the guns and the bombs in there. This flying velociraptor bomb. Kind of reminds me of Mewtwo a little bit.
It's like Mewtwo crossed with Charizard.
Yeah. It's a good way of putting it. This honeycomb thing, I really like the style. I don't know how I feel about this, like,
Yeah.
that, but these honeycomb pieces and that orange,
It's neat.
that's beautiful. In his hand, looks like it smells so good.
Moist.
It's a cool little bowl. Call it the one hitter. There was a a knocked over mailbox that was like this but black by my parents' house, so I think someone fucking just hit it with a bat. Because there wasn't any tire marks, but it was clearly blown off its post. Probably just, and it looked like there was wood splinters, so they might have used a wood bat, which would be effective. Because it will, it will break and transfer all that tension to the metal bat and just fucking break your
There's
hands.
enough butane.
You don't think there is?
Look at this. Oh yeah, we have butane.
Oh. Where's that?
It's the steel or white looking canister, I can't remember, but it's downstairs, I'm pretty sure. The King something butane.
Okay. Yeah, I know what that is.
Should be good. And we can always put more in it. I love this fucking, like, is that birch wood?
That's beautiful.
It's pretty fucking cool. Oh, look at this moon one, dude. This one's fucking sweet.
Ooh.
I just
Yeah,
want
wow.
this, like, as an orb to play with in my home. I just want to feel those balls. The moon. Let me feel the moon. This looks like kind of reminds me of a clownfish a little bit, but like purple or blue, whatever
Yeah, I
color
can
that
see
is
that.
too.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit. Look at that, those perks. That's kind of what this one has here, except instead of being slatted like a shower head, this one looks like it has just holes in it. And then it also is a recycler too. It's wild. And look at that holding piece. It's like a diamond. I want it. Give it to me. That's pretty cool. Look at this. High Times Best Weed of 1977.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Holy fuck. I got... Chuck tells me at work, he's never gone into it, but he talks about, you know, it's like, it's a good thing I don't have to, I'm not as young as you, otherwise I wouldn't have passed these drug tests, you know. It's like, okay. He's like, but that was a really long time ago, and I was like, yeah, Chuck, weed's a lot stronger now, and he just looked at me, and I was, and he just laughed. I told him about the dispensary being a prospect, and it's like, he was like, there's a great market, so he's like, if you can do it, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I rolled a pretty good joint today.
Yeah?
Not quite that. I just started rolling joints.
I have never put any time into it. Should probably learn, but
I can teach you how to roll a mad blunt. The joints.
I just like joints more. I don't like blunts.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
just don't like tobacco.
I'm just bad with joints, so.
I just like
Cones, that's where it's at.
Cones is the best.
We still got 2 cones left.
The only thing I don't like about cones is if you don't pack them the right way, then they don't
Look at
smoke
me.
the right way. If
yeah,
you pack it
that's
too loose, it burns
I
in
know.
canoes.
She's
If
been
you pack
trying
it
to
too
get
tight,
my
it doesn't even
sandwich.
smoke. Alright, we should get running.
All right.
Okey-dokey. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to take another dab if you guys want.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Oh shit, let me grab the key for you.
Jesus. Well, it's been a long time since I did.
Yeah, no, my first one, honestly, that was. Yeah, that did.
Meow.
Look at this ash catcher. I want it. That's fucking cool. For honeybee. Pour one out for honeybee. Fucking dropped right in front of me. Pour one out for honeybee. Fucking dropped right in front of me. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna be sad forever.
I'm going to take a quick shower because I have to swim.
Okay. Look at that. Alright, well.
Is that it?
Huh?
Is that it?
For what? No, there's we have so much stuff to go through from the, because we never have made it to the art section for like the past like 2 months, I think. It's alright, when we get there we'll finally have an episode that's really fucking like artistico.
Yeah.
There's a lot of animal stuff too, but we'll see that next time. What's our joke? A Jew walks into a bar, and the bartender asks him, "Sir, why are you wearing your yarmulke?" And he said, "I'm a Jew, you idiot." And the bartender got really mad and went into an absolute rage and started acting like a gorilla and fucking hung from the banisters and ran out the window and fucking he smashed a window with the bar stool and ran out. And the guy at the bar was just like, what in the absolute fuck? And the bartender comes up, another bartender, and he says, he says, "Don't you know gorillas hate Jews?" And then
Gorillas.
and then that poor black child that fought Harambe rose and defended that man. The police came and shot the bartender.